spaghetti and meatballs. Yes, my kid's favorite pasta dish. And anytime I want to make this dish, I buy the meatballs from Costco or BJ's in bulk, and I keep it in the freezer. But today I have no meatballs. We've run out, and I'm like, listen, I have some meat in the fridge. I have some Italian sausage. Let me make my own meatballs. And guys, you're not going to believe it. This is the most softest, moist meatballs. It's not dried out like the store-bought. Oh my god, it tastes way better than the store-bought. And the most important thing, I know what is in there. There is no preservatives, there is no chemicals. So I'm going to encourage you to watch this video to the end and try this out. Okay, so let's get to it. So I have medium-sized onion and 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to chop that up real quick. So I'm prepping my onions and garlic. I'm going to add this to my minced meat. I'm going to cook it and let it cool before I incorporate it into the meat, okay? Just trust the process. Trust the process. Just a little olive oil too. I just want to sweat the onion or cook it. I don't need a lot of oil, so this is just enough to cook my onions. So I'm going to cook it until it is translucent. Then I'm going to add my garlic to it, because garlic tends to be bitter if it's overcooked. So I did not add that in the beginning. Yeah, this looks good. So I'm just going to turn the stove off and let this cook. Let it cool. So whilst I'm letting the onion and garlic cool, I'm gonna cut up this bread. The best bread to use is the stale bread. Mine is very fresh, so it's hard to cut up. I'm adding this to the bowl. I'm gonna add a half cup of water to just soak it up and leave it on the side. Now I'm going over to cut my beef in pieces, and then I'm gonna blend them into my minced meat. If you don't want to go through this process and you have ground beef, you can use that, but I recommend you do everything from the scratch so you know what is in there. Whatever you are feeding your kids, you are aware of it, okay? Believe it or not, this blender is amazing. Look at this. Very nice and soft. Good, perfect. So I'm transferring this to the mixing bowl, and then I'm gonna go over and work on my Italian sausage. The kind I got is a spicy one. If you know me, I like everything spicy. So this is a little spicy hot Italian sausage. I'm just gonna try and remove it from the casing, because you cannot mince this with the case, okay? So I'm just using a knife to cut or slit this up and remove the casing. So I have 1 pound ground beef and 1 pound Italian sausage here. Now I'm gonna add my onion and garlic. They are very cool, so this is the perfect time to add it. And I have a 1/4 cup of grated parmesan cheese, some basil. This is dried. I wish I have fresh. A half teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna add 1 egg. This is our last ingredient. The bread is well softened. You can use breadcrumbs if you want. The reason for the bread, if you may ask, is to give the meat somebody or hold it together very well. It acts as a combining agent or sticking agent or whatever. So this is well mixed. As you can see, this is nice, and we're gonna scoop them into balls. I recommend these two I'm using my ice cream scoop. You can use the trigger one that can easily release it from the scoop. The reason is for portion control. When you use a scoop, you know that everything that you are making into ball is the same size, so that it can cook evenly. Some will not cook quicker than the other. Okay, so I'm drenching this in all-purpose flour just to stop it from being sticky, and just to coat it very nice. And then you need a heavy bottom pot. I'm gonna cook this meatball in a medium heat. I'm adding a little olive oil, about 3 tablespoons. You definitely need a heavy bottom pan for this procedure. Cast iron, Dutch oven, whatever you have, use that, and cook this slowly on the heat. Do not make the heat so high. I am just browning this because I'm going to continue cooking this in my pasta sauce. So if you do not want to put it in a pasta sauce, you just want to make your meatball and store it in the freezer, you can do that, and then when you are ready you cook it. Or if you just want to cook it and eat it that way, you can do that, but that means you have to really cook it on a low heat and cover the pan up so that the heat can get trapped in there and cook it through. Okay, smells so good in here. Alright, so it's all browned and I'm just taking them out, and in the same oil that I cooked this meatball, I'm just gonna add my pasta sauce. I've run out of my homemade Mariana sauce, so this is the store-bought pasta sauce that I'm using. This does not need any seasoning because it's ready to be eaten. But if you don't have pasta sauce, use canned tomato sauce, and then season it up to your taste. Just add some basil, some rosemary, some garlic pepper or garlic seasoning, some little salt. Just season it up to your taste. Okay, so my meat went in there. I'm going to cover it up to continue cooking. Also, I want some freshness in the pasta sauce because you know it's just a store-bought. So I'm gonna add a little twist to it. I'm gonna add some basil and also some fresh chopped parsley. I want to say thank you so much for your support. Every time I upload a video, you are here to watch, to like, to share, and to comment. God bless you. If you are new, welcome to my channel. So our pasta water is boiling. We're just going to add some salt to it. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my pages on Facebook, and you can be notified whenever I upload new recipes. Alright, so this food is ready. It is ready. It smells so good in here, and the kids cannot wait to get They kept asking, "Mommy, is the food not ready?" You know what? When you're recording, it takes a little longer, so I feel for them. They can't wait to just devour this, guys. Try this recipe. Yes. Oh yes. Are you kidding me? Grated parmesan cheese and some parsley leaves. Yes. Oh yes, this is ready. Got it right in my kitchen. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? See? Gone. Within a twinkle of an eye. Gone. There is no leftover whatsoever. Alright. Thank you guys again and again for your support. Stay blessed. Ciao.